Hey babes, it's the Exotical Princess. Welcome to the Streams of Beauty series where we talk about the psychology of beauty. I am a psych student and certified girly girl, so I'll be giving you guys psychology-backed tips and perspectives for beauty. Last video, we had a couple of heavy moments, a bit of drama, and that's great, that's okay. But we'll have plenty of time for the drama on this channel. Trust, I am here to stay. Today we're gonna have fun. We're gonna be a little bit, we're gonna keep it a little bit cuter, and we're gonna talk all about beauty, cuties. So why should we even care about beauty? As an exotical, we know plenty about pretty privilege. We're used to benefiting from other people finding us attractive, even on days we don't find ourselves attractive. So I'm not going to talk about pretty privilege in this video, because we know all about it. We live it, right? In this video, at this moment, I want to invite us to take a moment to take the rest of the world out of our beauty experience, out of our beauty narrative, and just focus on the relationship we have with our own beauty. The relationship we have with our own beauty is the thing that will have the greatest impact on your self-esteem and your confidence and your happiness within your own skin. And self-esteem is what leads to true transformation in your life. There are so many women that will dress to receive pretty privilege from others. They'll get their lashes done, their hair done, their nails done, and even if they succeed with attaining that privilege, they may still feel incomplete and unhappy. And it's because they did not heal their relationship with their own beauty. They didn't acknowledge it. They didn't even think about it. Maybe the way that they've changed themselves or beautified themselves doesn't even make them feel beautiful. And so their own self-esteem, it's in the trash. She may have spent $1,000 on her hair, makeup, clothes, but her self-esteem's in the trash. And so she's a pick-me for all these dusty men. All these dusty men. And why? It's because she needs the outside validation. She doesn't have a healthy self-image. She doesn't have a healthy relationship with her own beauty, so she's desperate for other people's admiration, and it's causing people to take advantage of that. People, especially men, they can sniff out that desperation. It is so pathetic, so sad, like ew. But like ew. Sometimes, I see these women and I'm just like, ooh, girl, no, you're so much better than that. But over here, and especially at this moment, I do want to just focus on the relationship that we have with our own beauty. Your self-image is so important because image is a form of nonverbal communication. Your self-image is what you are communicating, what your looks are communicating to you about yourself. People can tell you all day long that you're pretty, but your self-image is the most important because you're the one that is speaking to you in your head, with your thoughts. You're the one that's speaking to you 24/7. You're the one that's seeing your image in the mirror every morning or at night. Even when people are talking to you, even when people are talking to you, your subconscious is still talking to yourself in your head. I used to have, you guys, I have long curly hair, and I used to have, sometimes I had bad hair days, and I remember on my bad hair days, people would they would give me like compliments on my hair, and I would be so irritated, like, oh my god, like, leave me alone. Just I never said that, but that's what I would think in my head, like, leave me alone, like, my hair looks terrible today. But now that I'm older, when I'm having a quote unquote bad hair day and I get complimented on my hair, I think to myself, like, of course they're complimenting my hair. Like, it's gorgeous. It doesn't need to be perfect because it's so damn pretty. It's long, it's thick, she's silky and healthy and curly, and like, how could it not be cute? Even when it's a mess all over my head, she's cute. Like, but that's just kind of a reflection of how my self-image has changed. Your beauty and the beauty of your environment is speaking to you and influencing your thoughts and your feelings and your actions. And I know maybe this is a little bit of a stretch to believe, but just bear with me, okay? Because I have a really simple example that kind of illustrates this concept. I think we can all relate to how we feel when our room looks a mess, right? Maybe we feel overwhelmed or tired or lazy or stuck for no particular reason. Then we get up begrudgingly, right? Unmotivated and annoyed, and we start cleaning up. We start cleaning up things. And after the room is finished being cleaned, it literally feels like there was a weight that was lifted off of your shoulders. You may feel just more content and at peace, and you may be motivated to do other things, even if you were in a functional mess. Maybe there were clothes on the floor, but they're not in the way or anything. You can just step over them or push them to the side. Maybe there's a table that's kind of dusty, but you don't really use that table, so you're like, it doesn't really matter. But still, after you clean the space up, you feel like a brand new person. Now, imagine you take that clean, tidy room and you add like some pretty artwork to the walls, or a new gorgeous floral bed set. Now you go from feeling peaceful and content with your nice tidy room to feeling excited, and you feel energized and inspired. You're dancing around your room, feeling again just like a totally new person. That is the power of beauty. Your environment is speaking to you. And an environment that we never leave is our own bodies. I love watching style channels, and a tip this stylist gave was to dress the way you want to feel. We have to dress our bodies every single day. So if you want to feel like crap, in my opinion, just stay in your mismatched PJs all day. Don't brush your hair, and you're probably going to achieve that. You're probably going to feel lazy and unmotivated all day, and then get to the end of the day and be like, where did the time go? Why did I not get anything done? And if you want to feel a bit better, you could try putting on like a clean, simple outfit and just brushing your hair up into a neat bun or something like that. And if you want to feel amazing, you could try putting on that cute, comfy dress, or, maybe like a comfy matching set. Brush your hair, add earrings, or like a little bit of lip gloss. It's simple, easy, but you'll feel 10 times better, and you'll probably get a lot more done. Your beauty is speaking to you. I want to talk about a personal experience where I started honoring my beauty more, and it did transform my life. Last year, I got really sick and I gained a lot of weight really quickly. I couldn't fit into my clothes, and I just want to say just a little bit about my body. I am naturally a curvy girl, I love my curves. And I tend to wear form-fitting things because I like to show off my curves. But once I gained weight, I couldn't really fit my clothes very well. So I started wearing just kind of like black flare pants and oversized tops. Just, I wanted to be invisible. I did. I was sick. I felt bad, and then I looked bad as well. And even when I started feeling a little bit better and I was working to lose the weight, I still wanted to be invisible until the weight was gone. But as an exotical, we can never be invisible. And I did not stop getting a lot of attention from, cute guys and stuff. But when I would get the attention, I would just feel so annoyed. Like, I just would think to myself, like, why can I not be invisible? Why can I not be left alone? And it's like, why did I feel that way? Well, it's because I wasn't honoring my own beauty. I was throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I was like, okay, I'm fat, so I don't get to be pretty anymore. And it's like, no, like, you still have a lot of beauty. Like, okay, maybe something has changed and shifted to where, it's not as good as it was. That's okay. There's still a lot there, though. I didn't even want to socialize as much. So what did I decide to do? Well, of course, I knew the weight was not going to happen overnight. I knew to be healthy that I had to do it in a gradual manner, and that was going to take time. So what I did is I just focused on honoring the beauty that I did have. So I began honoring the beauty that I did have, and I bought clothes that fit better. I bought shirts that were in my color season. I bought shirts that fit better. They weren't just like an oversized t-shirt. They weren't like the super tight, revealing tops that I usually like to wear. But they were just a little bit more, just more flattering. And I bought bottoms that I felt hugged my booty real nice, and I started wearing my jewelry again. I did my hair a different way because my face was like rounder and I hated that. But I did my hair a different hairstyle so that it was just more flattering to my face. And since that time, you guys, let me tell you, since that time, I've lost over 20 pounds. And losing weight from that energy is what made the process enjoyable. And the process being enjoyable is what made it sustainable. And it being sustainable is what made me successful. It's because my beauty was speaking to me. When I looked in the mirror on the days that I was just throwing myself together and hiding my body, my image was saying, you're lazy, you're unattractive, this is terrible, this sucks. Versus when I stopped doing that and started putting myself together again, what was my image saying then? It was saying, oh my goodness, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, like, my skin looks amazing today. This color is just bringing it out. Oh my gosh. I'm doing my hair a different hairstyle and it's making all of my features look so right. I'm like, ooh, look at my pretty lips. Look at my pretty eyes. Like, I look so wonderful. Well, I don't think I would have been as consistent as I was. Again, I lost over 20 pounds. That's a long time that you have to stick with the consistency of like working out and making sure that you're eating very well. And if I would have felt like crap that entire time, no, I don't think I would have stuck with it. I don't think the motivation would have been as strong. But I was able to love my body into weight loss instead of cry and punish it into weight loss. And that is the power of beauty. I stopped wanting to be invisible, and I did more socializing. I even met a guy that, I ended up liking, and he liked me too. Even at that weight, he was just like, you were just gorgeous. Honor your beauty. Honor your beauty. It will transform your life. Honor your beauty in the way you dress, in the way you decorate your home, in the way you decorate your car. You know, if you're a student like me, your school supplies, everything. It will transform you. In another video, I'm going to go over the specific ways I have honored my beauty in like all the different areas of my life. Thank you so much for listening to me talk all about the good, the bad, and the pretty.